Good morning, Cypress Cove. I am Steve Boone, your Security Department Manager. This is our first segment of getting to know your security department. Today I'm going to start with giving you some information on the department itself. Our department is comprised of full-time, part-time, and PRN personnel, 15 personnel in total. We always have at least 2 officers on duty at all times. One of our officers is positioned in the security office. It's the control room of Cypress Cove. That gentleman is responsible for the phones, more than a dozen alarms, the fire system notifiers that are located in the office, along with 7 different computer screens that we have continuously scrolling. Gives us information on who's entering, the locked accesses, and exiting also. And then you are continuously watching 6 different monitors with 53 different camera views. The second officer is one that is outside on the perimeter. He's patrolling the perimeter, and when he's not on patrol, then he is stationed at the outside entrance where you enter into the community. That officer's primary job is to be dispatched if there's any emergency calls that come in or just any type of resident assists. That officer will be the one that makes those calls. If emergency services are needed and they enter the property, that's the officer also that will bring EMS and fire to the closest entrance. He'll escort them to the apartment or to the location in the commons where they are needed. He also allows them access into the building with his keys. The officer is located in the security office, if needed, can lock the security office, forward a phone, and make any emergency call within the community. By forwarding this phone, we receive alerts as far as emergency pulls, emergency calls going on, the system when it goes off as far as fire calls. All this is forwarded to our phone also. So this way an emergency will not be missed. Security that continuously observes the 53 cameras, the views that are on our monitors. That's just a portion of the cameras that we have around the property. We have nearly 100 cameras, which offers us a view around the community, inside and out. There's not a place that you can go inside this community that's not private that we can't pick you up or follow you. And this is for the safety of all of our residents. The Cypress Cove Security has over 84 years in combined law enforcement experience, along with 2 veterans that we have on our service. We currently have 13 male security officers, 1 female, and we have an opening that we're wanting to cover for 11 to 7s on weekends. Our security team has been trained in first aid and CPR, and we go through ongoing monthly training through the state required RELIAS program. That pretty much introduces the security department and what we do. Myself, I'm Steve Boone, the manager. I come to you with over 22 years experience in law enforcement. Prior to that, I was in medical field. I was a paramedic. I have owned my own successful security business with employing 67 officers at one time. That was in the past. I've finished up law enforcement, retired, and was looking for my next move. The way I ended up here was visiting a daughter who works speech therapist with the school board. I came to visit her, and I actually fell in love with Fort Myers area. And when I found out they were hiring here, I applied. Here I've been here for 4 years, a little over 4 years. I've not regretted a day. I love it. I feel like I started just yesterday. Well, that is an introductory into the security department. I will be bringing you a new segment each month, the 4th Thursday of every month at 11:30 a.m. And that will be replayed every Thursday throughout the month. If you'll notice my email at the bottom of the screen there, I'm open for questions. Please email me your questions, and the last part of the segment will be me reading and answering your questions. So if you have any concerns or scam warnings, I'll be bringing those up also. If there's anything that security can do to assist, please let us know.